Hey guys, what's up? Mike Locke here. Thanks so much for tuning into this week's video blog. I want to talk about shipping and what that means when we relate this to web designers. A while back, Steve Jobs made a quote about real artists ship. And the word ship, when you think about this word or when you hear this word in the product or web design world or product world, it means getting things done. It's just a metaphor for getting things done. You know, Steve Jobs started it. Many different authors and CEOs of startups have talked about this and have written about this, the word and the philosophy of shipping. And what that means is just getting things done. And when someone says, you know, we just want to ship, we have to ship, that means get things out the door. Get your products out the door, get your web applications out the door, get your websites out the door. Okay, because those who ship are the winners, essentially, you know, because we can have all these creative ideas, but those of us who actually get things out to market and ship on time and get things out, you have a better chance of winning, quote unquote. So I titled the video Real Web Designers Ship, and what I want to get at in this video is we have to have this mentality of not procrastinating and actually getting something out the door. And the biggest thing that I see, you know, when I'm speaking to members of my training course and things like that, it's getting that first portfolio out the door. A lot of us web designers are very critical of our own work, and what that means, and you can relate this to anybody in the world, anybody who's creative, anybody who's anal about you know, little details, is we have a tendency to procrastinate because we're perfectionists and we don't like what we see. We hold on to this, and so weeks, months, years go by and we don't actually get something done. We don't take that next step to get something done and to accomplish that thing that we can. We don't ship, and that's what I want to get web designers to start thinking about, is start thinking about shipping. You know, you have to get something out the door, and the first thing that comes to mind is a portfolio. And so when you think about a portfolio, one thing that you can do to break this habit of not shipping and not getting things done and not producing products or work or websites is you have to think about the minimal viable product. This is a word that's also used as an acronym, MVP. It's like most valuable player, but it's in the product world, it stands for minimum viable product. And what that means is think about the least amount of features you can put into this product or website that will just make it good enough for you to get it out there on the, you know, out the door, and get it on the web in front of people. And so you might, you know, the way to explain this, or the example is, you might have an idea for, you know, an 8-page website. You know, you have all these ideas that you want to put forth, but it's going to take you probably a year and a half to actually get that done because you keep procrastinating on that and you don't have the content to fill all those pages. So when I talk to web designers, those who are up and coming, is think about a 1-page website, okay? Picture a blurb about yourself, a link to your social networking websites, title of the website, you know, a name, a domain name, and that's it, okay? Simple 1-page website. And that's what I would consider a minimum viable product. And you get that out the door and you can check off that, you know what, I have a portfolio. Your next step is to then work on your first project for that portfolio, okay? So that's what I would consider someone has the mindset of shipping. If you think about it that way, you just put something out there and you call it your website and you get it out on, you know, out the door, that's someone who's able to ship, and then that's going to become contagious. That sense of gratification that you've accomplished one little detail, one little thing, and then you're going to then produce that next website, maybe your first portfolio piece, and you get that out there. And then that's going to lead to when you're having to design mock-ups for clients and for your employers, okay? Instead of you being so detailed and critical of your work and not being able to ship, you're going to, you know, have this mentality, you know what, this is good enough, let's get this out the door, and then we'll move forward from there. Because if you think about it, Steve Jobs, you know, started the quote, real artists ship. If you think about the iPad, the first iPad, it was lacking a lot of features. It didn't have video, all this other stuff, and but it was good enough just to get out to the market, and it made Apple billions of dollars. Okay, and then from there they were able to go to version 2, version 3, version 4, etc. Okay, so that's what you want to think about when you're able to ship. Think about the least amount of things you can put into that website, get it out there, and then have the other features lined up, and then that's going to be version 2, version 3, version 4, etc. All right, so that's all I got for this video. Is start thinking about shipping, get that, get into that mentality of shipping. Get familiar with this philosophy, look it up, do a Google search on shipping and product shipping, and you will find many different articles and books and talks on YouTube about this concept, because those who have this mentality are most likely to succeed in their careers. All right, so thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, visit my website mlwebco.com and hit me up through email, and I'll be happy to chat back and forth with you. All right, we'll talk soon. Bye.